talk about my deal. Excuse me.
It's okay.
I'm not used
It's
to
Monday.
this.
It's early.
No, it's the humidity. I'm just not used to it. And here we go. We
Talk
are
about my deal.
there. We go. We're here. I'll even show you. We are live.
Awesome.
Here we
Awesome.
are. Here we are, right on YouTube here. And ladies and gentlemen, you're joining me. I am with one of the sharpest young salesmen in the Guts family, Felipe Bolsans of Miami Beach, Florida. And we're talking about conversion. How do you take an unknown factor, a prospect, and convert them into a client in one phone call?
Maybe
Okay.
two, maybe two, but never three.
But never three. No, sometimes you got to have a follow-up appointment. It happens. Okay. But can you close people on capital sales? I'm not talking about selling pens here. Sell me this pen. I'm talking about real estate, cars, investments,
Consultations, high ticket items.
High ticket items. It can be on small items too, but where do you want your time best spent? Do you want to make $1,000 or 10 cents? Well, if you can sell 1,000 of these a day, maybe, so you'll make, or 10,000, better said. I'm a small guy working out of a small business, out of my homes. I'm in North Carolina right now. Felipe's
playing bad golf.
I'm in Pinehurst, North Carolina. This is the place where golfers come to die. Okay, you have never seen the most beautiful manicured golf courses in the world. I mean,
Awesome.
And the golf fees, hundreds of dollars to play golf. Okay, all I do is lose 30, 40 balls in a round of golf, and that's 9 holes. It's horrible. But the conversion in sales, going to the bank. I've been traveling on the road. I've been talking about that. I left San Diego, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Then I went to Colorado. I was there less a week, and now I'm in North Carolina. I'm on the road. I'm doing deals on the road. It's nice. We've been trapped for a long time. And the thing is, I did 3 deals in 2 days, all on the phone, with contracts, with commitments. And these people came from my YouTube videos, from my webpage. The conversion is about not going to someone out of the blue. Work with the good math. Work with somebody who already knows you, who's in your database, who you gave something for free information, a free mind map. I'm working on a new mind map today for my group call, the Road Warrior. This will be a good one. Things you take on the road. Now, I don't take a lot of luggage and stuff. I'll talk about that in a regular video later today. But the thing is, how do I get someone's attention? How do I capture them? If I sell them one of my books, a $99 book, and I sell it for $35, or I give it away for free. I give away books for free. Do I have the right to call that person up or send them an email with a video embedded in it? And I'll send it to like Felipe here. Felipe, you read my book. I'd love your opinion. What did you think about it? Was there something good in there, a takeaway? Was there something to help you? I would love to speak with you today. Please give me a call. Here's my phone number, 970-281-5151. I answer my own phone. Boom. You call me, and then maybe we set a hard appointment. I always keep a scheduling system on my webpage, claudediamond.com. What's your webpage?
It's FelipeBolsans.com. That's
Okay,
you go
good.
there and you can schedule a 15-minute call. And
why is that so important to have a schedule for prospects? They're just curious about you. They want to know more. They want to ask a few questions. Why not make it easy for them and give them accountability? Why are we the only guys doing this?
I don't know, because there's a lot of hype, a lot of gurus out there preying on people's need, and they just offer systems of automation, delegation, 100 VAs doing your calls for you, and really it doesn't work that way. You have to be accountable. You have to be available for anybody that wants to talk to you. That, of course, that opt-in. That's the key word, opt-in. And not only that, you have to give value, because we're competing for attention. I mean, today we're in the show me economy, not the tell me economy. Our People are way too smart, have access to the internet. We all have access to the same tools, and they're gonna, like if you're not giving away valuable content,
Yeah.
that's it. You're dead in the water.
You've got to give, you cannot, I think we underestimate the value of a prospect. There are people out there do a lot of marketing, spend a lot of money, a lot of seminars, and how much are they really spending to get to that one prospect? I don't think it's hundreds. I think it's thousands of dollars to get to that one prospect. How much do people spend on TV ads, Super Bowl ads? They spend millions of dollars for like a 1 minute, 30-second or 1 minute commercial, right? Why do they spend millions of dollars? Because what's the value of a prospect? If you're selling cars, for instance.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And so I put a value on, I put a value on content marketing. People come to my webpage, they get free books, they get free consultations, they buy my products. I have a lot of books and things on my webpage on lease purchasing, real estate. I love sales, and they buy that. Now, here's the conversion part. Do I have the right to follow up with them? If they bought something from me or they scheduled with me or contacted me, I have their email. But I think most people use email the wrong way. You remember you said earlier, Felipe said earlier, Claude, you're not scared to be controversial. We're going around with a bunch of boohoo tissues lately.
Yeah,
I don't want to offend anybody. Oh, that's a microaggression or anything like that. You can't even ask somebody, gee, is that Italian food you're eating? Oh, that's offensive. No, listen. Yes, it's a slice of pizza, genius. It's Italian. Okay. That's not offensive, but some people, we're so worried about speaking the truth. And I never want to intentionally, let me qualify this. I never want to intentionally hurt somebody's feelings or anything, but I think there's room for truth in society, even
we
if
need more of that. We need more of that,
That's
especially today. I mean, there's just, we're too politically correct. Everybody gets so easily offended that it's just, and we're not talking about.
I love comedians who make fun of unique things about different groups and things like that, where there's a little bit of, we forgot how to laugh in this country.
Yeah, and the highest sense of humor out of all, it's when you learn to laugh by yourself. At yourself.
I'm always, look at me. I'm a guy with a bad haircut here and and an overpriced $38 hippie t-shirt. Okay. But I can make fun of myself. I don't care. I'm not I am sensitive, but you know what? I'm not so sensitive. I can't laugh at myself about little micro truths about me. I can handle it. And if I make people laugh, I think that's good sales. That's persuasion. Look, he's got
humor. There's no defense against humor.
There's no defense in sales. Write that down, please. Somebody put it on. Somebody get a tattoo and put that down on your arm.
Yeah.
There's no defense. There's no defense in sales when you use humor. Oh my God!
It's gonna go next to the one in my forehead that says schmuck.
I'm getting one up here that says schmuck someday. Okay, because in the old days I used to give away a lot of free information without reciprocity. Do we have the right? So we're giving away free stuff. Free information, good content, non-commercial. I talked about that.
That's step one. Yeah, that's attraction marketing. That's step one. Step two is that we earn the right to contact them back, and preferably phone or video. No need to do in person these days, because you don't need to get on your car and drive for 3 hours unless it's absolutely needed. But you're in North Carolina. I'm in Miami.
Yeah.
And we still run our businesses. I'm actually going to Georgia tomorrow and spending a family trip. My business is still going to run because I grab my Warrior road tools, like my computer and all that. But that's step two. We earned the right. Now, step three, this is where it gets a little controversial. Do we have the right to fire unqualified prospects or people that not only want free information, but they want to manipulate you?
We have the right. We have rights in the sales process. We have the right to enjoy our life, to make a reasonable profit, and to have fun on the way to the bank. To me, I'm never going to retire as long as God keeps me healthy, because I love what I do here. You've got somebody joining. We got Nehemiah joining us here.
That's
Great.
Awesome. He's a true heavy hitter.
Oh yeah.
This was like an impromptu live
Sure.
broadcast. Love
Yeah,
it.
Mr. Harvard, live from Atlanta, Georgia. And we're talking today about when he shows his handsome young man face there. There
Look
he
at
goes.
that, man.
Look at that. Oh, show the green lawn. Why? Come on, show that beautiful background.
That looks beautiful.
I want to see a green lawn. We're
Okay.
talking. Nehemiah, how are you? Happy belated Father's Day, young
Oh,
man.
thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I had a great Father's Day. I got.
Look at that. That's a nice yard, man.
It's a
That's
beautiful yard. Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness.
That's
My
green.
goodness.
Woo. Did you get that storm we got here in North Carolina?
Yes, yes.
Man, did it rain? I haven't seen.
Big time.
Claudia and I, we've been in Colorado and California. We haven't seen rain in months. So it was kind of fun. I was like, I wanted to go outside naked in the backyard and run in the rain.
Oh,
man.
wow. Okay.
But we have that. We had one little problem, and it's not anatomical. It's neighbors. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
See, I can make fun.
I think it's a little early, but anyway, let's just-
Okay.
let's just- we started the PG-13 pretty early this week, but anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's go back to number one. We have to attract people by the quality of the content of the materials and the opinions. And to be controversial is okay. And we want to attract. We don't need a lot of people. We just need a few quality people. Give me 2, 3. I love 5. Give me 2. I'll let you go, Felipe, but give me 2, 3 warm prospects every day on Zoom, on the phone, and I will convert somebody to buy a product, a service, do a real estate. Just give me quality prospects rather than doing all that other stuff.
All that. Yeah, well, I mean, but you said it's spot on. It's quality content. I mean, you can go in this gentleman's YouTube page, and the free content that you see there, it's way better than paid content that you get from other gurus with a $9.97 program.
I want it to be fun, informative, non-commercial. Who wants to see? And I want to keep it short. I think, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I need your opinion. First of all, it's got to be an attractive title with a nice picture that relates to the title. So I know I'm watching subject matter that's of interest to me. That's number one. Number two, and this is what I want your opinion on. Would you prefer a video under 5 minutes or a video 30, 45, or 60 minutes? I think people like less. I think less is more. The one potato chip rule. What do you guys think?
I agree. Yeah, the one potato chip rule, 5-minute video, something quick, straight to the point, action packed, a little bit of comedy, something that draws them in. You know, I think that converts very well. Very well.
I mean, hands down, you can still have 45, 60-minute content, but that's more like a webinar when you're doing like a master class or something like that. That's to be done not every day or not every month. Just do it whenever it's meaningful. But like for the day, because again, the whole thing about building momentum is that you have to stay consistent. You have to do this thing. Whatever you decide, make the commitment to do it. If it's once a week, 3 times a week, or every day, like Claude does, but you have to do it. And imagine just having the stress of having to put on 45, 60-minute videos every single day. What it does is that it's going to wash out all the content because you're just going to be pretty much putting fluff on it out there. But if you and that's why, like pen and paper, you have to have this, because ideas, they don't come at a given time of the day. It happens all the time. We can be having a coaching session with Claude, and then like, oh, that's a good thing, we should talk about it on the next video, and then boom, there you go, that's your content, 3 minutes.
Yeah, to me, my psychology, because I'm a salesperson, I want to attract quality prospects. And if if somebody sees it from beginning to end, because I think my average video is 3 minutes or less. But I go right to the content. I speak off the cuff, really. I give myself a topic. I might write a few little notes on a Post-it, and then I just go to town, just off the top of my head here. And I'm thinking, gee, if he's giving away this good information for free now? What is he holding back? What else could he share with me? What else does this guy do? I like this guy. Gets to the point, no fluff.
Right.
He's fun. He's lighthearted. The greatest compliment I ever received from my daughter. He's comfortable in his own skin. Exactly, sweetie. Thank you. You know, to me, that's attracting people. So now when I follow up with somebody who's been to my webpage or bought something or scheduled with me and we had a good conversation, do I have the right to follow up? Do we have rights in the sales process? And can I follow up with someone and show and maybe say, you know what, Mr. Nehemiah Harvard, hi, I see you were on my webpage today and you got the free book. That's wonderful. I hope you enjoy it. You might want to really read chapter 4 on how to give good phone. And by the way, I'd love to speak with you today. This afternoon would be great on Zoom. My phone number is blah, blah. If I can get him on a one-on-one conversation, he knows who I am. He's watched my videos. He's bought a book or bought something or got something else for free. And now we finally get to the place where's the magic mountain? Face to one-on-one on the phone or on Zoom.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell me the math is not in my favor to convert this person to a sale, to an actual profitable product or service sale.
Yeah.
Or a real estate deal.
Well, yeah, I was even more curious because myself, I've recently started doing more attraction marketing, releasing just micro videos using my social media. And what I found that it was quite interesting is when I talk about topics and I'm adding just free value, I get a lot more responses than when I post, if I was to say, hey, I'm looking to network with someone in the community. If you're a wholesaler or someone that's, interested in flipping houses, reach out to me, DM me, and, we could work together. So when I do that, I may get some, tire kickers, but when I'm offering free value and saying, hey, check out the link in my bio, you can get this free ebook or whatever, I get more attraction or more response over there than doing this. I'm curious, why is that?
Because you're giving instead of asking. I mean,
exactly.
and you have a purpose. You're being intentional about it. Like, hey guys, I just wrote this, or I just recorded the streaming and videos on 3 mistakes to avoid whenever you're starting in wholesaling, or how to set up a right, business structure for your wholesaling business, whatever it is. People are going to consume that content and it's going to be like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. You're positioning yourself as an authority. Right. And then the next logical step is like, hey, I want to connect with you. Yeah. Like, I don't know, we were just talking offline before we started the live broadcast, and because I've been a client for years, I started off by consuming the content. It was just came to it by an accident in a podcast episode, and I go like, oh my God, this guy is a badass. Then subscribe to the YouTube channel, like fast forward 30 videos later and a couple of sleepless nights, and I go like, I decided to make the call, and I got closed on one phone call. Well, I'm a very easy sell. I can tell you that, but there wasn't anything to be sold because I was already a believer. I was like, let's just do it.
I know one thing. I think we need to be honest with ourselves. I think this is the problem. If we're doing a lot of running around, unproductive, I need instant gratification. Here, I said it. All I'm doing is drinking coffee, no tequila or anything. Okay. I need gratification. I know if I work hard and I'm trying to do business honestly, ethically, and giving good value, good service, I think I deserve to be rewarded. Profit, money, dinero.
Yes.
Cha-ching.
Shekels,
Ching.
pesos. Yeah. Give me whatever I'm missing, man. But I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of people running around Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin. Not going there. The thing is, when people do all that, I've done all that running around and stuff, and then I said, what am I doing wrong? I'm not making any money. I'm still broke. Well, the only thing that's going up is my credit card account. Okay. The thing is, if we work smart, we always say work smart. You have to work hard too in business. Okay. But I need the reward. And I'm Pavlov's dog. When you ring that bell, man, I want that cookie. Okay?
Salivate.
I'm salivating. I want that. And I need that. And I know that about myself. So can I go and make 1,000 phone calls or pay and mail 10,000 postcards, and I get 2, 3, 1%, 5% return. But the quality of these calls, who are you? What do you want? I got this. And you're getting that stink face attitude on the phone because they don't know who you are and you sound like everyone else. I can't do that I know this about myself. I can't do that for a long period of time unless I'm making money.
Right.
And I think that's where, is that being too honest?
Oh no, it's not being. That's
100%. Society
believe-
needs a little bit of honesty,
and
a little
I
bit
believe
more.
the honesty and controversy as well. You know,
Yeah,
because
maybe it's controversy. I like to tell the truth, but maybe this is my truth, not everybody else's truth. But I'm honest with myself. I don't mind working hard. I'm not the brightest light bulb on the Christmas tree, but I'm not the dumbest. I'm a street smart New York City kid. And if I work hard and I study and everything, don't I deserve to be rewarded? So the thing is, how do I get rewarded? Last week, 3 contracts in 2 days. My word of
On
honor.
the road.
On
by
the
the way.
road. 3 contracts, 2 days. A lot of money. And I mean money. And I mean money up front, money finance, money. Enough money so we can have mac and cheese as much as we want. I love mac and cheese. Okay. The thing about it is, what am I doing different? I'm not better or smarter than anybody. I'm louder maybe, but the thing about it is, I'm talking to quality prospects that I'm following up on. Okay, I'm converting people who know who I am, who know my company, my products. I'm converting people who have an idea of who I am. I'm not coming out of left field, cold call. And listen, I've done my share of cold calls too, and you can convert cold calls. But what's easier? Someone who knows who you are and you're following up. Hi there, Mr. Bosans. I just wanted to make sure did you get the mind map I sent you? Did you ever solve that problem? Did you ever buy that home? Did you get the contract I sent you? Is there something? I had a feeling there was something. Sir, can I have your opinion on something? By the way, did you like my book, or did you think it was too long, or how did you feel about my video last Monday? I'd love your opinion. Now I'm in a conversation.
Boom. And if you add a little twist to it, and this is, psychological triggers, whenever, if I ask a person up for their help or their opinion, yeah, they might give it to you. But if you ask a person for their advice, they're now invested in you. Hey, gee, did you get the mind map I sent you? Oh yeah, I did. What's your advice? What do you like? What would you take out, or what would you add to it? And they're like, now all of a sudden people are like, oh, you know what? That was good. I just think that you should put this and this, and then, it works. It works.
It works. Well, just think about it logically. Let's forget about everything else. Logically, if speaking to 3 to 5 warm, lukewarm, hot prospects, follow-up prospects who know who you are, if you speak to 3 to 5 people who know who you are, as opposed to try to market to hundreds or thousands of people who don't know, don't care, don't want your phone call, where's your time best spent?
Exactly. Right.
You
Okay.
gotta be strategical. You gotta be like, look for the 80-20 rule in everything you do in your life. Everything. Work smarter.
95% of my clients, the deals I do, the products I sell, the consultations and mentoring I do, 95% come from virtual attraction content marketing. And after a while, it gets so, people say, oh, I don't know how to do that. And it's so easy. If anyone wants to contact me, go to my webpage, claudediamond.com, schedule with me for 15 minutes. I'll teach you how to do content marketing. It's that easy.
It's that easy.
Just do it.
Easy. Talk about what you had for dinner last night. Oh, it was Father's Day and we had ribs on the barbecue. And our biggest discussion was, who makes the best barbecue grill? Do you do propane or do you do briquettes? Briquettes, by the way. No, but propane barbecue does not taste the same. Very controversial. Okay. Do a 3-minute thing on barbecue and then say, hey, by the way, I'm in real estate. I'm in this finance. I'm in this and that. I love talking to people about how to make money, how to protect your family, how to live, boom. So good. We've lost the ability to engage people. How do we engage people and get them to like and trust us and spend their hard-earned money? and their perception is the value that we give. How do we get them to do that?
And I'll say just with giving that content, speaking, being yourself, being personable, especially if you're having a first 2 minutes talking about barbecue and, just be a little controversial between propane and what was that, basket? That is enough for people to say, hey, I like this guy. Your likability, go, okay, yes. Those questions. Ask those questions.
Ask the right questions. You got to ask the right questions and be genuinely curious.
Mr. Harvard, I'm thinking of moving to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm hearing just great things about it and everything. What do you think? What do you think's the best place to invest right now, sir?
Yeah, honestly, that's a great question.
Look at him. Look at him. Oh, round of applause. Oh, I love it. What would the amateur have done, Felipe?
Like neighborhood X, Y, Z, and then like just go into a dog and pony show. Oh yeah, I got a friend. I'm a realtor. I can take you out for a ride and give you 3, lattes, and like 3 hours later, ain't gonna get shit. So
yeah, you're giving it away for free, and your wife's gonna call you. You're gonna put schmuck on your forehead. Yeah. Okay, but what did Nehemiah do so brilliantly just now? He turned a question into a
question, and he used a nice sincere stroke that put you on the right mindset. Because like you're like, gee, that's a great question. I've had a lot of people ask me the same this past few weeks. You must be asking that for a reason. Why is that, Claude?
Why is that important to you? You might go, I'm really curious. Help me. One of my favorites. Could you help me out?
Yes, help me out.
What happens? You're on the street in any city in the world.
Yeah.
And a sweet old lady goes to you. She's lost. And she says, young man, could you help me? I'm lost. Where's Broadway? How do I get to Broadway?
Yeah.
You say, well, you got to practice, ma'am.
You got to practice, man.
No, you say it's 2 blocks down. Do I make a left and everything? One of my greatest stories. I love Belgium, the country of Belgium. And for one reason, I get out of the airport. I get off the train. I'm in Antwerp, and I'm totally lost. And my brother and I go into a bicycle shop, and I said, "Man, could you help me? I'm trying to find this bus stop, and I don't have a clue." And they speak Flemish, which is kind of a Dutch, Germanish kind of language. But he spoke enough English, and he said, "Let me just take it." He closes up his bicycle shop. He closes it up, and he takes us and he walks us 2 blocks to the bus stop. I love Belgium.
That's hospitality. That's
wonderful.
Hospitality and human touch to the 10th power.
Best people in the world, the Belgian people. Yeah, just because I had that one good experience.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, Belgium is really the home of fries, right?
The French call it pommes frites.
Yes.
It's actually it's a Google question. Who knows where French fries came from? Someone dropped a potato into a vat of oil at one time or another.
It's somewhere, and it popped out a fry.
Yes.
French.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. The thing about it is, can we speak? I always say, can we speak to just a few prospects every day? Have good conversations with people. Gee, what's your biggest challenge? What's your problem? Why are you selling this home? A little reverse psychology, answering questions with questions, getting good information while qualifying the prospect, and maybe blending in a little of the guts agenda, a little storytelling, a little redirection, maybe a pattern interrupt or two. Okay. And then that person says, yeah, if I found that solution, I'd say yes like that. And I said, well, I've made a decision, sir. I think I have that solution. I know I have that solution for you.
How many, and this is a little controversial, how many times does the salesperson get to tell the prospect that we've made the decision to do business with them?
Yeah.
Dr. Robert Cialdini says that one of the principles of persuasion, psychological triggers, is authority.
Authority.
Do we want to go to a professional who says, "Oh, I don't know. this might work, might not work. You might live, you might die, you might go to jail. You might not have any teeth left in your, I don't know. Or do you want someone who speaks with assuredness?
Right. Right. That assurity, that assertiveness, that confidence. Definitely.
You know, I teach car sales, guys. I love car sales. I used to sell cars. I love working with high-end car salesmen, Audis, Porsches, the Cadillacs.
Okay.
I love high-end because you can go to somebody who's in business and say, sir, there's nothing wrong with that Honda. I love Honda. I even drive a Honda, but you're a businessman and you have clients that you have to pick up and take to lunch and travel with, and you're a realtor and you have to take people to properties and everything. What do you think that says, that you're in that 12-year-old car, you know, a 12-year-old car with the rust and the baby seats in the back and everything? What do you think that says?
Whew. Sucks. My goodness.
How about your ability to succeed?
Yeah.
I want to
People
put
are
you
so, are people judgmental? Are people really, you
Let's
know?
talk about that. Oh, now we're getting really danger, Will Robinson. This is very dangerous.
Wow.
I think sometimes people make the mistake of judgmental with other nasty things in the world. I think you're allowed to have an opinion as long as it's based in something, as long as it's reasonably based. Okay.
Yeah.
I think people make a judgment when they see you in a car and you're selling success, no matter what whether you're a realtor, investor, whatever you are you selling success?
Yes.
Are you selling authority and everything? And I think people make judgments based on the way, you know, here I am with a bad haircut and an overpriced t-shirt. Maybe somebody's making a judgment right now. I'm at a point where I don't care. IDGASL. You guys who are my students know what that means.
You flex it. You flex they call it the it gap muscle.
But I think when you go to pick up a client or something and you're driving a nice luxury, upscale, clean car, I think that makes a statement. Am I shallow? Maybe I'm shallow.
And I think it's also, you know, people see success, right? Genius leaves clues, right?
What
they can smell it.
What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it look like?
It smells like pheromones, right? It's like a pheromone from like a nice elk, you know. It's just one of those scents. And what I've realized is people are they like, okay, well, here's someone that's taking me on to look at a house and they're driving a Pinto. And it's like, well, you know, this guy can't really sell me on this $1 million. Like, who are you and why should I trust your judgment? You know, and it's not something that's bad, so to speak. It's just something that we have to be mindful of. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and their perception.
Yes.
You know, so
we're entitled to an opinion, and we're entitled to disagree, and we can still be friends and respect each other's opinions and outlook on things.
And you have to be mindful of your audience. You know, like I mean, and again, success breeds success, and the same goes the other way around. I mean, and let's just use the example of a realtor or a real estate investor. I mean, if I show up at a house with, you know, a beat up old, you know, Honda Civic, that's gonna tell.
I love Hondas, by the way. So
I drive a Honda actually.
Hondas.
I actually, my wife has one. I have one. There's nothing wrong with them, but there's a time and a place for you know, to, without showing off, but also to make a statement, to be an authority.
Yeah, didn't Sam Walton drive a used pickup truck? I mean,
and he didn't get on a private jet until they kind of forced him to do it. But
you gotta respect that too. You know, there's a man who he was an example, a role model to other people.
Sam Walton.
I got all this money in the world, but I love my good old pickup truck.
And it worked. It's a Toyota, got about 300,000 miles on it. It's still running.
I'm driving a Toyota right now. I've never owned a Toyota, and I'm driving one right now in North Carolina. I love this car.
Yes. Yeah.
Why didn't I know about this car? Is one of the best. This car is made so well.
What type of Toyota?
Drives so well.
What model?
What model is that? A Sienna? It's a big van. What do they call it? A Sienna or something like that?
Okay.
Help me out, my Toyota people.
No, I like Toyota.
is so great. It's got all the room in the world. It's got got a good air conditioner, thank God. There is something I forgot about in North Carolina. It's called
Humidity, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
You take a walk outside. I'm taking 4 showers a day, man.
So thick. It's thick out here, especially with the rain and then the sun and then rain. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just thick.
Try Florida for a little bit, guys. This is
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it's like a steam room, but I mean, I love it anyway, because I mean, I get to take the kids to the beach every weekend, and they just, you know, they love it. And it's like we're doing this year, we decided to do a staycation until it's safe again to travel overseas. And
Okay.
and the beauty of it is that, you know, like right now we're going on a road trip, we're doing a couple of things, and the business still runs. The business still runs, and you're not you're not asking for permission, PTO and all that. There's nothing wrong with, you know, with working corporate, but if you really want to like set yourself apart and be truly free, you have to take, you know, the risk. And because I mean, the way I see it,
reasonable risk.
A reasonable risk, exactly. Set up yourself smart goals. If you're getting started, for example, in real estate, don't set up yourself with a goal of making 100K this month. I mean, there's nothing wrong with aim to the moon, but be realistic and also be willing to know how. I mean, it takes effort. It takes hard work. I mean, you have to grind, like you said. Like right now, for example, somebody like Claude that has an audience, he has a following. And people that, you know, that he got to the point where he can do virtual attraction, puts a video like this one, and it's gonna get a couple thousand views, and a couple clients are gonna come from this. But
yes, and that's the beauty of
the thing is the thing is, what I'm trying to go is that for people that are getting started in this business, if you embrace the grind, what happens to a rock when you just grind? What's gonna happen at the end of it? What are you gonna get after it? Dust. Dust. That's what you get if you just grind. Now, if you do, I mean, you have to work hard, but you have to polish your skills. You have to learn the skill set. You have to understand what makes people, you know, make the decisions. You know, we're human at the end of the day. That's what we do. We make decisions based on emotion. Start building a following. Focus on whatever niche you want to do, whether it's real estate, insurance, car sales, whatever. Just start putting quality content out there. Don't put out bullshit content like a bait and switch, you know, oh yeah, just click on the link and then I'm going to take you to a funnel that it's going to make you buy my $97 program and then to do a 3 upsells. No, just put quality content out there without giving away, you know, the whole house, because that's, you know, that's, you deserve to be compensated. And then, you know, like watch how that, you know, starts building up and you start getting momentum.
Exactly. We're almost out of time, gentlemen. I have one comment here from Sean the Legend Osby, beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh my God, the true legend. Why is he not joining us on the call? That's the comment I have. Sean, where are you?
Getting shy lately. I don't know why. But anyway, Sean, we were talking about Belgium, and Nehemiah said the origin of the French fry is from Belgium, and Sean said yes, but over there they don't put ketchup on their fries; they use mayonnaise.
Yeah, they use mayonnaise. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever put
ketchup
vinegar
and mayonnaise together?
Yes.
Like pink sauce. Oh my God, that is good.
You know what I'm into lately? Vinegar. I've been putting vinegar. Just malted British vinegar on a lot of things.
Really good.
It
good.
gives it a bite, you know?
Yeah.
It's really good sometimes.
And isn't talking about food and diets being overly controversial these days? Because we're talking, I mean,
you can see it. I got kale probably about the size of your hand, just thick kale. I just cut a bunch of it up and I just throw it in a bowl and I put the vinegar on it with maybe some sunflower seeds and some pumpkin seeds, and I just go to town. That's my salad. It tastes, when you cut it fresh
homegrown,
like that,
beautiful.
It has a flavor to it. Kale's a kind of, when you get it in the store, by the time you get it home and everything, it's kind of flavorless sometimes.
Yeah. This right here, I love it straight out the garden.
Let's get serious. Talk to me about the tomato plants.
That is actually my goji berries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got goji berries over here.
I've been running. I've been running around on these trails all over North Carolina here, and I haven't even told Claudia this. Wild berries grow all over this place. Those little raspberries or blueberry. Oh, I think they're called raspberries or something like that.
Yeah, the little black ones too.
Little
The blackberry.
blackberries. Yeah, yeah. They
yeah,
got the little bubbles.
yeah,
You can pull them right off and pop them in your mouth. They're so
yeah.
good.
And that's the best way to do it too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, gentlemen. You guys are a wealth of information, and even you're very dangerous people because you're likable. How dare you?
Thank you.
How do people get in touch with you guys? You guys, we got Atlanta, Nehemiah from Atlanta, Felipe from Miami. People are interested in real estate and all the knowledge you have. How do they get in touch with you guys?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can follow me on social media. My Instagram is Neo Harvard, Neo Harvard, like the university. And
I love the birds. I love the birds in the background.
Yeah, it's heavenly.
Yeah.
So heavenly over here.
Good ambience.
Yeah, a couple Blue Jays and some Cardinals, and it's a beautiful thing.
It's the kale. Absolutely. Felipe, how do they get hold of you again? What's that webpage?
On social and on the website, at my name, FelipeRosans.com. You have all the information there. You can book a quick 15-minute call to see if there's anything we can help you out.
Great. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Claude Diamond, and I like to teach people how to get good phone. And today we're actually at 12 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock Pacific. We're doing a group training call for all my mentees around the world. We're doing today the Road Warrior. How do you travel on the road with a minimal amount of equipment and clothing and still become functional and profitable? We're going to talk about that today. See you all in 1 hour.
Take care.
See you later.